We are pulling double duty here today. Oh, no intro today. Okay. I'm your host, Kirby Loophole, joined alongside my co-host, Cody Stevens, and Jim Behringer, live from Tampa here, going to be at the Stadium Series game tomorrow, the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Boston Bruins, or today, if you are watching this, or later into the week. Yeah, we're not going to go too much into the Panther stuff. We kind of had our post-game show there earlier, so make sure to check that out. But gentlemen, want to get into it right away here. Toronto Maple Leafs drama. Where do we start? The Morgan Riley stuff tonight, giving up another play here tonight. They're down in this game to Vancouver right now. The article that came out from Jonas Siegel at The Athletic, where Brad Treliving came on TSN Overdrive to rebuke claims of said article and made national headlines there with their sports science department. Ellie Freeman came out here tonight on Saturday Night Headlines on Hockey Night Canada saying the Leafs are a sellers now. Maybe not with their core guys, but they're going to be selling. So that would be the Bobby McMahons of the world. OEL, former Florida Panther, trying to get a first-round, second-round draft pick for him. So I don't know where you guys want to start with all this Maple Leafs drama. And
first off, I got to rebuke you for your tweet saying Aaron Ekblad and Morgan Riley are the same player. Do not put Aaron Ekblad in that same sentence.
Yeah, I will continue to say that. I think they're so scared. The problem is Toronto hasn't insulated Morgan Riley like the Florida Panthers have.
But Aaron Ekblad could at least play in his own end competently.
I question what Aaron Ekblad would do without Brandon Montour and Seth Jones leading the team in ice. Morgan Riley doesn't have that in Toronto. And that's the problem. They're looking for a number one defensive. We don't talk about that in Florida because we have guys that are capable of playing up the lineup, his own partner as well. Toronto, it's a mess back there defensively. Last year, they had it figured out. I think they got really lucky with Anthony Stolarz, and now we're seeing the real Anthony Stolarz. Hey, please stand up. And this is more the real Anthony Stolarz.
And I just want to remind you real quick, Aaron Ekblad did lead all of our defensemen in points in the postseason last year, so put some respect on his name.
Morgan Riley's done stuff in the playoffs.
But not on a cup-winning team, though. But the Leafs, I don't know. I don't really like to put this. It could be on Tree Living a bit. I don't think this is anything on Berube. I think he's just kind of the most unfortunate out of all of this. Because at the end of the day, it's not Berube's job to replace the 100 points that they're missing that Mitch Marner left behind. And their decor has just been battered and bruised as the Panthers have, amongst other things. But
poor play and banged up.
Yeah, and here the funny thing is, like, I think Jim can speak on this as well. Matthews is playing better as of late. He had a 3-point night the other night, and they still lost.
He started to turn it up 3 weeks ago.
And so now, but Matthews is kind of playing where he needs to be at, and you're still kind of losing. So it's kind of tough right now, especially. But Jim, I don't know what your thoughts on it, but
yeah, Jim, have you been doing any Maple Leafs hits? Are we frozen with Jim again?
Got it.
Oh man, Jim, we're having problems here. So,
speaking of that, the Leafs have just.
I thought he was just being quiet.
Leafs have just now tied it with the Canucks. So.
Oh, they did. Okay, 2-2 there.
Max Domi from Austin Matthews, but. Like, as you said, Elliot Freeman said they're going to be sellers now.
Yeah, so what would you be selling for, like what are they going to get for OEL? Is it a first-round draft pick? Is it a second? Is it going to be a second? Bobby McMahon, they think they're going to – Montreal just scored. They think they're going to get a package from, like, the Edmonton Oilers, for example. They're going to want to be like an overload there of a Zach Hyman and Bobby McMahon. Similar type player. I think, Hyman might be a bit heavier below the dots. That's what the Leafs were hoping to have with McMahon. But I think they're going to be able to get a trade from him there.
I wouldn't trade OEL. One reason, that contract's way too good. Unless you get like a first for him. And secondly, he's been their best defenseman all year. He's actually more of what they need.
Yeah.
He's more of what they need. I think they need to get rid of a guy like Brandon Carlo.
But do you know the Carlo deal, Cody? Do you know the exact parameters of that deal?
His contract?
No, the parameters of that deal with Boss last year. So they give away Minton, who I would say was their second to third best prospect. If the Maple Leafs finish outside of the bottom 5 in the draft lottery, that pick goes to the Boston Bruins. They have to finish top
Top
five
five.
retain their pick. And I think the Leafs, they are tight right now because they're going to end up like 6th, 7th, or 8th most likely.
There he is.
Jim, we're talking about, hopefully we got Jim back here. We're talking
Yeah.
about the Brandon Carlo deal and the parameters on that where the Leafs don't hold their pick unless it's inside the top 5. And that's another disaster there. Uh-oh. Jim frozen again.
Oh, Lord. I hear him.
I mean,
There.
We got enough for the blooper reel here. Jim, you got us.
I mean, I'm here. I mean, I don't know what's going on with guys' connections, but I'm here pretty good.
Oh,
And,
All right, now we're good. But we were talking about how the Leafs are just about to start selling now. I think they just we're talking about the names they start selling. I think you start with Brandon Carlo. I think Dakota Joshua you sell as well. And
you think Joshua? They might hold on to him, but
he's the type you can get a lot for, though.
Max Domi, what are they going to get for him? You know?
Yeah, I mean, look, they're definitely sellers. I mean, I was talking to some people yesterday, and they're definitely selling. I mean, look, they got guys like McMahon. They have guys like, Carlos, Scott Lawton, guys they traded for. Oh, by the way, they lost another trade to the Boston Bruins because Fraser Mitten's playing out of his mind.
And the
top
pick,
6.
Jim, the pick. They might not have the pick.
Well, the pick's top 5 protected. So if they're inside the top 5,
You think they're going to be worse than the Rangers and Canucks, Flames? Like a lot of teams here.
I mean, the Islanders vaulted up to the lottery last year.
No.
And then the Rangers in 2020 were the loser of the play-in tournament or whatever in that COVID year got the first pick.
But now everyone's
somebody's internet connection is not.
Yeah, it's not playing. It's not working for Jim here.
No.
But people are going to use the Islander thing here, Cody, for reason that the Leafs can win the lottery or get what can they would only be able to move up to number 1, right? They wouldn't get 2 or 3 if they were the 8th or 9th worst team, right? They could only get the 1st, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So you're asking to win the lottery, which is odds in itself that are working against you. It's going to happen 2 years in a row, or when the Oilers won their lottery.
And it's very damning because this draft it's deep. It's a deep draft. It's
but they said it kind of stops at 5 or 6. That's where the cutoff is. Maybe 6. I even think that might be pushing.
But if Boston it's very possible they get 6.
if it's 6 and that's the one guy that is maybe a top of this draft class, maybe not at the top 2 or 3 with Verhoff and McKenna, but maybe somewhere in that realm, and they don't get that pick.
And the big thing is I always go back to the Matthew Tkachuk trade again. Remember that pick was lottery protected at least. So the Panthers, all they had to do was just be in the lottery, and that pick was theirs. Toronto, it's just top 5, which is already
you would want
insane.
top 10, but there was probably to a point we're going to try Jim here for the 3rd time. 3 strikes and you're out. Where's he coming?
How about this? Maybe we got to do the intro real quick. Hold up. Let's get the
that
Jim
might
intro
work.
going.
Here we go.
Third time's the charm.
Some of my juice here, Jim.
I mean, I don't know what's going on. Somebody's internet connection is bad, and it was all
That's
static.
the hotel. You go talk to Tampa. You don't blame us in South Florida.
I'm not on the internet. I'm on my data, and somebody was staticky, Kirby.
No, I'm not static. And don't blame us in the great country of Canada. We got friggin' Rogers here running the Maple Leafs. So they're all about telecommunications.
But
we need the teachers union running the Maple Leafs again. At least they made the conference final.
That's what they need, really.
But
I mean, look, I'll say this. I think Toronto, I think they're in seller mode. I think it's unbelievable to think they take a complete nosedive without Mitch Marner there. I'm be honest, I didn't think it would be this bad of a tail off with all the talent that they have, but they changed who they were. Completely changed their identity. Now, Elliot Friedman is saying, and I believe it to a point. I think, and this was the biggest question when Matthew signed the original 5-year deal, 4-year deal, was he going to leave to go someplace else? And then he only signed another 4-year deal. Right. He could leave at the end of 4 years. He's committed to his contract. That doesn't mean he won't leave after. It's everybody says, oh, Connor McDavid, he could be done. I think everybody was been speculating if Austin Matthews would finish his career as a Toronto Maple Leaf. Like, it's a real possibility he doesn't. Like, at some point they have to figure this out, right?
Listen, it's very, very rare in any sports nowadays for a one player to stay with a team for his whole entire career when it's 15 seasons plus. And even all of the legends have played for more than one team. Gretzky played for 4 teams. I don't know. Everyone forgets the Blues, but I think everyone wants to forget the Blues. You know, Messier played for 3 teams. It was Oilers, Rangers, Canucks, if I'm not mistaken.
And back to the Rangers. Yep.
Then Yager played for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Howe played for 2, but it was only because he wanted to play with his son, but still.
Yeah, with all WHA and all that merger stuff.
And then the Whalers. But I'll say this, look, I think Brad Treliving, this is a product of his own doing. He made the team older and slower. It's part of the fans running Mitch Marner out of town. That's another part of it.
But he's responsible for that. That's all the Marner.
Well, and look, Marner played a role in this because he was just as petty as everybody else was because he bid his time and knew he was leaving 2 years ago. And if he had known he was leaving 2 years ago, they could have just made the trade and been done with this a long time ago. But they didn't. And Marner's to blame because he was petty, and he's been petty since his original contract when Lou was there and Kyle Dubas and everybody.
And I will blame Marner for not requesting trade. His wife was pregnant with their first child. So
last year
that's real life stuff. You know?
That's fine.
And there's no trade clause. He has a no movement clause. So,
but here's the thing: everybody knew he was gone. Like
they should have at the beginning of that year.
They knew he was gone. They knew he was gone at the end of the playoff run. Like 2 years ago, after they got lost, and they lost again. Yeah. So, and it's just not Marner in the playoffs. It was Matthews, Nylander, everybody.
Yeah, we're learning.
Joseph Wall gets hurt. You got to rely on Samsonov. Nylander's with migraines yet. You go watch him. No, but I'm serious. Yeah. Like the Nylander migraines thing is an issue because if you go back and watch the Amazon Prime series, the first season of it, you see Nylander sitting in certain ways. If a guy with migraines shouldn't be watching television, if he really has migraines, why is he laying on the floor?
What's going on with Nylander up in the press box and with the coach and stuff? Like there's a disconnect that continues to be the case where you can't just keep playing it off.
Look, you got to, like everybody talks about it. You got to play a complete 60-minute hockey game. The Maple Leafs don't do it. The Maple Leafs refuse to play a certain way. And look, Craig Berube, again, if they don't make the playoffs, you got to consider all options. Nuclear option has to be on the table, and that's firing everybody, looking at everything, all solutions, evaluating everybody, and see what your options are. As I was saying before, Max Domi, Bobby McManus, Scott Lawton, Brandon Carlo, the list goes. OEL guys that could be useful for playoff teams. You got to look at it.
But if they're doing that and they're trying to play this middle game, selling those guys off, you just got to go get a collection of those guys to bring back in that are mid. So if they want to compete next year with Austin Matthews and Nylander and not get off of Morgan Riley, which I don't even think.
I think Morgan Riley's going to get traded, whether it's at the deadline or in the summer. I think that's coming.
Summer, yeah.
I think that's.
But again, have you seen his deal and all the no trade and the no movement?
But I think at some point,
him and Tavares could say, "I don't want to leave Toronto." His wife Tessa Virtue, we're not leaving. John Tavares, grow up as a Maple Leaf fan. I'm not leaving.
Well, I'm not saying Tavares is going to be the one that gets traded, but I think at some point the noise is going to get to Morgan Riley, and I think he's going to have enough of it. And it's probably gotten to him already.
Well, but I'm saying do the same thing they did with Mitch Marner on
right. I will point out there's only one Maple Leaf contract that's above $7 million that doesn't have a full NMC. And it's funny, I'm telling you guys this.
Oh, it's Matthew Nyes.
Indeed, it is Matthew Nyes. He has no trade protections, period. So,
but that makes sense. He's a young guy. Like you shouldn't be getting no trade protection. That's like us giving Anton Lundell one.
But, here's my question to you guys. And it's how many truly untradeable guys do the Maple Leafs have? 2?
Yeah,
3?
They got tradable guys.
No, but, who's untradeable?
Yeah, all right, so this was put it to me. You need 6 guys in your top 6, right? You need 6 guys that can play in your top 6. They have 4. They're missing a top line right winger, and they're missing a second line left winger. That's their problem right now because they tried to put this bottom 6 together. That's old, slow, and and their defense is old and slow.
Well,
and
you didn't mention a name. Michelli's a guy they brought in to be the solution with Mitch Marner.
But Michelli's more of a second line guy. He's not a top line fill-in.
You said top six, Vic. If he's not the solution, then you got to trade him.
Look, and I think the defense right now, the defensive structure is definitely exposing Anthony Stolarz this year. And Joseph Wall.
They're not buying into the coach.
They're not buying into the coach, and you can see it down in Florida too. I know you said you guys didn't want to talk Panthers, but I'm going to bring it back to a Florida aspect, and you see it in Tampa now too. The way they play structurally helps their goaltender. Vasilevsky's back to where he was, but when the system breaks down, Vazzy's there. Right now, the system in front of Bob isn't right. The system in front of the Maple Leafs goaltending isn't right. But they have a lot of drama because it's exponentially bigger in Canada, right? Like, William Nylander's playing on the Rangers and he does that in New York. No one cares because it doesn't get headlines. They're under a microscope all the time.
Yeah. But that shouldn't be blamed on the fans and shouldn't be blamed on the media fully. They have their part. They have their part, but it's the players at this point.
Right, and there's frustration because Nylander can't be out there and the season sucks and all that. But
he'll be ready for the Olympics.
Right, a lot of guys will be ready for the Olympics.
He's going to go MVP mode. He is my dark horse MVP guy. I think I see Sweden in a gold medal game, and I think he could lead the tournament in points. It's ridiculous, the thing, and that's going to cause a wedge with.
But that's everybody. You could say that for all teams.
Yeah, but Tampa Bay has good faith built up. Florida has good faith built up. Colorado has good faith built up. Toronto doesn't have anything built up.
No, but what I'm saying is like I know Matthew Tkachuk scored it the other day, but. You don't think, and it's similar in Ottawa too. You don't think some of these guys are saving themselves for the Olympics?
Oh, Ottawa's not. We'll get into that.
I think it's happening in Panthers. Like I said earlier, I think this day-to-day stuff is like just little minor things that I think they can play through.
Cody's been calling it out for a while,
but they don't want to play through it because guess what? We have the Olympics coming up.
Yeah, a lot of guys are going to be healthy come Olympics.
No.
No.
Oh no, we're losing.
No, push through.
But like Reinhardt, he's getting the minutes. There's certain guys that are going to the Olympics.
So I don't know. I mean, look.
There it is.
You're cutting out.
Oh, you cut out bad, but there it is.
Wait.
No. All right.
This is the most technical difficulties we've had. Going back to the Peter.
Reset yourself.
We hear you. Push through. Get the video back.
I know. I'll just say this. Look,
of course,
I think a lot in
the Leaf segment.
No, we hear you perfectly. It's just the video's just behind. But keep going.
Yeah, that's fine. But what I'm saying is like the Leafs state, they just got to keep playing they got to play the right way. Berube can't be getting hurt in the weight room. God knows what he did.
The guy came out on a podcast said it was a bench press. But it would have to be like a squat. I don't know how he could be laying down.
Like they have clips to keep the freaking plates on.
Yeah, and who's not spotting him? like who's not spotting this dude? Like how is this dude not being spotted?
It looks like a lobotomy back in the old days.
Like,
one flew over the
first of all, how much weight does he have on a bar if he's doing bench press? And second of all, why is no one spotting this guy?
We all had a dad or a grandpa like him, especially up here in Canada, Jim, maybe parts of the Northeast, never been sick, never had a headache. I walked uphill both ways in a snowstorm. You know, that's what he said. Like the comments are like that, man.
But if he's benching, like, how does
it slide to his nose and his
unless
eyes?
he slid down the bench and
unless he tripped and ate shit right into one of someone doing a rep or something.
And the guy verified that was there on the podcast. Can't remember the name of the podcast. He's like, there was a ton of blood.
And then for some reason, Eli Manning's in Ottawa right now watching this.
Game. His daughter's up there for a hockey tournament.
Oh, Eli.
Yeah, Ottawa. Yeah, he's up there. He's up there. He said it on the broadcast that big hockey dad now, Eli Manning. Shout out to Eli Manning being a hockey dad.
I've seen that.
Tom Brady, hockey dad. So Eli's up in Ottawa right now with his girls hockey tournament.
Is Eli a Hoffer?
I don't know.
Kirby's never going to say yes to that.
Don't get me more mad today with that football and Eli.
But
look, I'm going to say this about the Senators. So Senators, that's a good question. I think it's the next month is going to determine a lot for the Senators. I think they need help on defense. Linus Omark's playing tonight, playing Devils.
Okay.
but I think a lot's going to determine what they do going in their break. If they can win some games here, rattle off some points, I don't know how much of a seller they can be because,
Nick
it's
Cousins,
not a good
maybe?
look. Like Nick Cousins, like a couple other guys, that's about it. But I think they definitely need defense. But again, a lot of it's going to determine what happens going into the break.
You can go Nick Cousins, maybe Giroux, because maybe this is his last shot at
Giroux's not going to go anywhere because I was talking to Julian McKenzie the other day, and he was saying unless Giroux really wants to leave, which it doesn't sound like he wants to leave. Like he signed there for a reason. He signed there. He extended there for a reason. Unless he goes to them and says he wants to go someplace, I don't think Giroux's going anywhere in Ottawa. Like the issue with Ottawa is
Zub or depth defenseman Nick Jensen.
No, I don't think Artem Zub. Jordan Spence was just brought in. Like Artem Zub, Shabbat, and Sanderson are their top three right now, but they're missing three more guys on their defense. Like Nick Jensen was a huge miss for them. Like they need some defensive help right now. Nick Jensen had off-season hip surgery, so he's finally getting caught up to speed. He probably won't be himself until next year. Like they need help from the back end, and they got to play the right way to do this, right? Another team that's got to play the right way. But I think Steve Stales was looking for defense. I think they're calling around. Maybe they're calling Calgary, see who they can get. Maybe like a guy like a Zach Whitecloud could fit for them, help them out in their top four. Like I think we'll see. I mean, we'll see about that. I mean, there's probably some other guys out there Florida's looking at as well around the defensive market because we know Florida definitely has been trying for D. So we'll see who else they go after defensively. But I think they definitely want to add for sure. But I think it all depends with, again, a lot of these teams, it's a lot of what's going to happen over the next couple of games here. And I think, like, for me, if I'm a team like the Senators, if I could build up some good, like, some wins to the break, then maybe things change. But I think I think Ottawa could be a buyer and a seller, if that makes sense, because they may have some pieces that they can go get and set themselves up for the future, but they may have pieces that they can sell to help other teams out.
Yeah, but I think they're a little bit of both. I think they want to build for next year as well because they still have a pretty good young core. Like, if you can get some more guys to help in there with term for next year, I think you still do that.
And their numbers have been there all this year. They just haven't got the goaltending.
But the most active...
No goaltending, I mean...
I'd say the most active team so far in the trade market has been the New York Islanders. And look, for the first one, they got Andre Palat from Max Siplikov for Palat, a third and a sixth. I think this was an easy decision for Matthew Darsh because one, Tampa background, so he loves Palat, and he gets more draft picks to take on that contract. And Palat could be someone that helps him down the stretch, especially in the playoffs here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it was making sense. Like I've said on this program many a time and dating back to the summer, I think Palat over Hamilton. I think that was the easier contract to move. And I think once Luke Hughes went down, they pivoted to Andre Palat because Dougie Hamilton's been an important player for them right now. Like Luke Hughes is going to be out for a little bit. They need defensemen. Like they have a lot of young D right now, and Hamilton's on a heater right now, so you can't really trade him. And the big thing with Hamilton right now is got some confirmation yesterday is that a lot of teams are afraid to pay him that $7.4 million on July 1st. A lot of teams don't want to do it. And they'll wait until after July 1st that gets paid, and then boom, it's done. Once it's paid, okay, I trade for him because the real cash goes down. But I like Palat over there, and the Islanders kept him close. I think Tom Fitzgerald did him a solid, keeping him close to, the family. Doesn't have to move the family too much. Goes in there, helps him out. And it's interesting to hear the comments by Patrick Waugh and Palat after the game about how the system that they play is similar to the one in Tampa where he could thrive a little bit more. So, again, it put like the Leafs are under the microscope in Toronto. The Devils are under the microscope in New Jersey around those that follow it because everybody questions the system that's being played there, how some of these guys aren't thriving in New Jersey right now, like the Timo Meyers, like the Andre Palats and stuff. But I like that move by Darsh. I also like the move by Soucy. But he said, these are cosmetic moves that Tampa always used to make. They weren't the big sexy splashes that everybody thought they would make. They were just cosmetic moves to help them. And I know he's still got a first-round pick that he may want to dangle out there to see what else he can get. Obviously, they've been, linked to Artemi Panarin because Panarin likes New York area. Is that something they want to do? Want to risk right now? I don't know. Do they top 10 protect it? Do they protect it somehow? I don't think. I think that's something they got to look into. Again, Darsh got his third-round pick back because he sent one to New York Rangers for Carson Soucy, and they needed defensive help with the injury to Romanoff. So, and injuries as well. So I like what Matthews Darsh is doing right now with the New York Islanders. I think it's a he's being a little bit of aggressive right now and rewarding a team that's been playing well this season.
Yeah, accelerated plan with getting the Matthew Schaefer, the lottery luck that we were talking about earlier off air here. With the lottery situation when it comes to the Toronto Maple Leafs, which they might not have their pick this year. And then you see how they're playing this year, the regression of New Jersey, which has been a surprise. I know you've been dealing with injuries there in New Jersey. And then what the Rangers have done this year, just completely falling off the map, has really opened up that Metro 3 spot there for the Islanders, which I think at this point...
And the Penguins, let's be honest.
Yes,
too.
They're in there too, but I trust the Islanders a bit more. But
no, I trust the Islanders too. I mean, a lot of people can go back and listen to my TSN hits from the summer, and I said that I was a big fan of the Islanders and what Matthew Darsh did because he's letting Patrick Waugh open up the game a little bit more and allowing they're not cheating defense, but they're playing more offensively, which you need, and it helps when Sorokin's playing at Vezina level right now.
Yeah.
So, and you get to go.
I trust Pittsburgh more.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go Islanders.
It's just 87.
I'm not a big Patrick Waugh guy, but what you guys are saying about Darsh?
It's 87.
87 all the way. Like, it's 87 in Pittsburgh now.
But okay, any more things here? Because Pittsburgh's going to get into my last segment of the night here. Which
I think with the trade discussions, I'll touch on Panarin. I know Elliot did tonight as well. I think that the major sticking point is the contract extension, and I know a lot of teams don't want to go 4 years. They're comfortable with 3. I've been told by multiple sources and multiple people that I've trusted a lot is teams, if they're trying to convince Panarin's camp to say, go 3 years, and then we'll give you one and one after to get to what you want to go. Yeah. So like how after 35, you can get performance and bonuses for over 35 contracts.
And that number is going to go up with the cap and stuff.
Right. So that's something they're trying to work on. Washington definitely wants them. They have the packages to do it. Detroit could get them. San Jose, I think, could get them. But
Cody,
again,
did you know about Washington?
Look,
Jim that to me off air.
What, Panarin?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I knew about that one.
Okay.
Because Washington, DC has a big Russian community for some reason. I don't know why, but they do.
No.
And Ovechkin. Why wouldn't Panarin want to play with Ovechkin?
Yeah, Ovechkin come back.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Washington, though. It all depends on if Ovi's coming back. Like, if Panarin goes there, I think he's going to want to play with Ovi for a little bit, at least the season.
Yeah, and Big C's like I don't really want to look at this question, but if the Panthers are sellers, who do you trade? Are we like Boquist and Greer? That's about it.
Yeah, there's not much else you could sell on the team, and obviously if they're gonna make a trade, those guys are probably getting traded anyway. Like let's be honest. Like Boquist, Mackey, Greer are probably part of a package.
Traded if the Panthers were
No, but I think Boquist and Mackey would probably be part of a package to get a player in.
Yeah. But 100%. But anyway, before we get to Artemi Panarin, I think we're reaching the halfway point here. Let's hear a word.
But we're gonna come back with one more with Jim.
I know. Okay. I know. Just let me get to the ad break here. You're ruining the flow.
He was only going to hang with us for 30 minutes. I'm right on time.
Well, he had technical difficulty for 10, so we got another 10.
That's on Jim.
Give me a second.
I'm doing good on the production side.
Hear a word from our sponsor, Caneswear.
Panthers fever is here. Are you geared up? Caneswear in Davie is the place for all your Florida Panthers needs. They have the latest gear for our favorite NHL team. Jerseys, polos, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and more. Caneswear has you covered. Stop by their store in Davie or at pantherswear.com. Again, that's pantherswear, WEAR.com. for all your Panthers gear.
Another word for the other sponsor, Jeremy Beckham at Beck Sells FLA. Champions don't settle, and neither should you. Let me introduce Jeremy Beckham at Beck Sells FLA, bringing a competitive edge to South Florida luxury real estate. If you want a home that performs in all three zones, location, lifestyle, and long-term value, Jeremy is your power play. The clock is ticking. Let's go for the cup. Reach out now at becksellsfla.com.
I just want to let everyone know again, subscribe to our channel if you have not done so. Like this video, like the video earlier today. Big shout out to Adonis making his debut on the Cats and Rats post-game show. He did an excellent job tonight. Appreciate it, Adonis. Comment on this video and many others. You can purchase a super chat donation like when we are live now. We are going to be live for the Olympics coming up here. So we got more hockey to look forward to. Take our minds off what's going on with the Panthers right now. Buy your own membership, gold, silver, and bronze with that little Olympic theme there. You can upgrade your membership as well, as we're going to be giving away a Brad Marchand signed photo here very shortly. You can gift a membership to other members in the community and access to other great perks. And our new contest, speaking of which, this U.S. jersey contest donated to us from Jose Navy Knoll in our community. Just let me find the little graphic here. So if you are a member, you can go over to our members only page here on YouTube. Check the latest thread out. Put your medal standings prediction for the men's Olympic hockey, gold, silver, and bronze, and you could be eligible to win this USA extra large jersey. You can see brand new with the tags on, courtesy of Jose Navy Knoll from our community. If you do finish in first place and there's a tiebreaker, we will do the wheel spin generator, and you will have a chance to win this great jersey here. Cody?
Anyway, just really to pick back up about where we were at is
I'm all okay.
Kirby's all screwed up.
Kirby, what are you doing, Kirby?
But,
sorry, it took away a couple seconds.
But the whole Artemi Panarin thing is probably going to go through the entirety of the Olympic break. I know there was
no.
Or do you think it's going to end soon?
No, the Rangers want this done before the break.
All right, but the teams have come out. LA, Washington, I believe, is in that mix. Carolina's in that mix. Though it has been widely reported by every hockey source, Florida is the top choice, but there is no way in hell that can even happen.
No. Nobody knows how that can happen, because unless you're moving Erod, you're moving like a bunch of players out. Like, there's no way it's happening right now.
Anyway, where do you guys feel he ends up? My guess, I think I might lean LA.
Well, it depends on the direction LA wants to go. Like, let's be honest here. Like, LA's right now not making the playoffs if all things are equal.
Well,
so I don't know if look, I mean,
they're buying to save jobs.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think he fits in with that team pretty well. He's the offensive punch that they need, but who's getting him the puck? Like, let's be honest. Like, who's getting him the puck? I think there's better options out there. I think if he goes west, it'll probably be San Jose. I think Anaheim's still a good fit, despite what, Verbeek doesn't want to do the extension. I'm still skeptical about Carolina, because I don't know how many times Carolina could trade for a player and not sign him to an extension after. Like, yeah. I think the owner at this point would say, no, you got to get a guy with term and get him locked in. Dallas is probably not going to happen because they still want to sign Jason Robertson. Colorado's more of a rental. That's why it makes sense. Like, Washington has got a good package of prospects and players that they can move now. Minnesota makes sense. Detroit makes sense. Teams like that have the prospects and picks that they can do it.
You're saying Washington, though. I'll say out west. I don't really have a team in mind. Anaheim.
Here's why I know Carolina's not going to be in it. He's not going to say yes to go to Raleigh. That ain't happening. Like,
no. I mean, and also don't forget,
you would have to get Kaprizov money to go there. I bet that.
And like, let's be honest, how many more times did Carolina want to get more players from the Rangers, and the Rangers want to help out that team?
Oh, and skilled wingers that just stay to the outside. That'll get you through the Eastern Conference Final. Oh, this year it might. Who knows? But
yeah, who knows? You don't know. But I just think if he goes, he's going to go out west, or he's going to like Detroit, or I think he could go to Washington. Let's be honest. I really think he could. But again, it comes down to the extension. Like we were saying, I don't know how many teams want to go 4 or 5 years at the money he's asking for right now, and that's the issue. The Rangers knew in the summer that he wanted the same amount of money, if not more. And I'm like, they're like, no, we're not doing this. Like, you're gonna get if you want to stay, you're getting a Kopitar type deal.
They came out very early, even though it's winter or whatever. Than most teams would with their pending UFA. They would come out as early as the Rangers did. Said, no, we're verbally saying publicly we're not interested in bringing you back at your demand.
Well, I mean, they knew in the summer. They knew he wants to test free agency. They knew in training camp. They've known for a while that he was going to test free agency. The fact of the matter is now it's just become public, and I think he knows he's going to be the top dog.
And I think he's going to end up going to free agency anyway, because I don't think any team's going to want to give him that full extension that he wants.
Like a team like Anaheim might turn it down for the ask from the Rangers, and then maybe the price now as well. They'll just be like, well, wait.
Yeah, but
because we'll get you for in the summer for free because we have that cap room and that cap to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
why would we give up our?
I think he gets traded, but I think he gets traded without an extension.
I think they're pushing for the extension.
He said he doesn't want to be in two cities. He said this at the deadline and then again in the summer. He said this. He's come out and said that his camp. So I don't know about that.
Was it like New
York?
Rangers
might hold on to him.
He's like he didn't want to go to no, that was Darlene that said anywhere but Toronto.
Yeah,
but
but he doesn't want to move to two places here.
He's not. All right, let's be honest. Realistically, he's not going to Seattle. He's not going to Utah, unless they can really convince him to go to Utah.
A Russian and Mormon country.
No. So I think San Jose, LA, Detroit, Washington, and I mean, I still don't know how Florida works in this thing because the math
Bob
doesn't
is here and his house is
right,
down
but
there.
the math just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, like
that has to be you're gonna have to do a lot of haircuts with that team if you bring in Panarin.
And like, this ain't the NFL. You can't just restructure guys and just keep it going. But
no, and I mean that's something you wish you could do. That's something you wish you could do in the National Hockey League, where you could restructure contracts, but you can't.
But anyway,
I think here's the big thing. Yes. I think I don't know where he's gonna. I think he's gonna go Washington. Washington, San Jose, LA, Detroit are my top teams right now.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So
let's get to our last segment here. You guys have been surprised by this all week. I have not told you what it is. We are going to name. I don't have a goalie for this. I would love to hear your guys' takes as well in the chat, in the comment section. We're going to name our all dry hair team in honor of Mitch E. Marner. So you're going to name
dry hair
that are just out there for the cardio. Their hair is dry. They're not sweating. They're not grinding. They're not working hard. Here's my lineup. At forward, Mitch Marner. At center, Elias Pettersson, Petey. I was having a hard time there with the center position there. The guy that we talked about here today, Artemi Panarin. Nick J. Levine would love that. And on defense, we have Erik Karlsson. And sorry, Jim, your boy, Dougie Hamilton. There's my all dry hair team. Guys, I would love to hear your all dry hair team. Let's hear it. I don't know about a goalie, though. It's kind of hard to name.
This Leafs Canucks overtime is insane right now.
And yeah, the Vancouver goalie just got taken out. Whoever's in net for them today.
Is that a penalty shot? It might be.
So Matthew's getting up slow. Okay, who's starting here? I want to hear some names.
Dry hair team. So guys who don't put in effort.
Don't put in effort. Don't show up when the lights.
Do I have to do the best players I can think of, or
you can name anyone? I named really top end players, but that's who usually gets criticized. Oh, Jim. Night or whatever. I don't know what the connection. So Cody, where are you thinking on this? I was trying to think of a goalie. You guys let us know in the chat.
At center,
I got when I was on air. I didn't have that.
All right, we got Jim back.
All right, here we go. What's the all dry hair team?
So guys who just don't put in effort, that float out there. At center, for me, first guy that came to mind, Pierre-Luc Dubois.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes.
Center, I like that.
That's a good one. I didn't think of him.
Left wing, because technically this is kind of what he is. Just on the power play, Alex Ovechkin.
Especially in the latter part of his career.
Oh Lord, dry hair. I gotta think.
Jim, you got to give me a few.
Oh,
Wait, no, Ovechkin's right-handed, so I could put him on right wing. At left wing, I hate to do this, Jonathan Huberdeau.
Oh no.
yeah.
Cody, I do like a pretty good lineup here. Dubois. I should have named him.
Dubois, Ovechkin, Huberdeau. Those are my forwards.
So Dubois down the middle.
Yes.
No. Okay.
Defenseman.
My chair's falling apart here.
Oh, that's not good.
Not good.
Defenseman?
Not good, baby.
Fall
Not
through the
good.
ringer like the Panthers this year.
Because of his recent play.
Come on, Jim. You can say some guys. I know you go in the room. Are you allowed to say it?
I mean, I'm trying to think because,
So guys, if you can't name current guys, Jim, give us an all-time lineup.
Oh, here's a good one. Line A. Line A is a good one.
Line A, yes.
Line A is definitely a good one. Line A for sure.
I'm doing this because of his recent play. Oh, do I say it?
Cody's got to say defense. He's got to say his brethren.
Drew Doughty.
Oh, that's
I mean, that's recent.
That's a
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that he's having a tough year this year.
a
All
little
right, I got
harsh.
one. All right, so I'm gonna start left wing, Alexis Lafreniere.
Oh, okay, that's one.
He's gonna name all Rangers here.
No.
You can name another Ranger. I just thought of him.
JT Miller.
Oh no,
I was thinking him.
JT.
I was thinking him. Oh, right defense, Morgan Riley.
Okay. That's a little. I just think he's not capable.
Actually, no, I don't think he's dry hair. Never mind. He's just bad. That's not dry hair.
No. Hold on, Jim. You're going with JT over Mika?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Mika's is at least playing. JT is hurt and he's hurt this year, but
like historically, would you put JT in a dry hair?
yes, I would because like he had the good season with Vancouver, and I know what he can do as a leader, but that doesn't mean he does it all the time. I've seen too many flybys by this guy defensively this year.
Okay, so you really look up, but like play out like conference finals he's been in, like
What's
Yeah,
he
but
done in the conference final? What conference
defense
finals
is-
was he in?
Rangers or Tampa, wasn't he?
Yeah.
JT
Defense
Miller was
is-
in Vancouver.
No. He's never been.
before that.
No. Tampa, Washington.
Tampa, Washington. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Okay. Okay.
Damn, defense.
So he's got JT. You need one more defenseman, Cody. You got JT,
I took
And
off Morgan
Lafreniere.
Riley.
Lafreniere,
I took off Morgan Riley.
and Drew Doughty. That's hard on him, but okay.
Let's see. Let me go through these teams.
Trying to think. Where are we going?
Or I could go all time.
Well, if you need to, but if you got current guys, since you're naming a current lineup now,
Man.
this game's a shootout now, Vancouver and Toronto.
This goalie is having a hell of a game. I don't even know. Tua.
Oh, I got one. All right. Wait. I'm gonna take JT Miller out. I got one. I'm gonna take JT out because
Okay. You still need. Then you'd need two more forwards.
okay. So I got Lafreniere, Jesperi Kotkaniemi.
That's
the
a
other one. That's
a
there.
good
That's
He's gonna break
one.
his stick in the hallway, Jim. He's gonna hear it. He's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad at you.
That's okay.
Maybe his hair gets wet in the tunnel, not on the ice.
That's another one.
That's a little shot in the conference finals.
Hey, you know.
Do you need does he need a centerman? Does he need a centerman?
Well, Kotkaniemi can play center.
Okay.
Wait.
I need another.
He's not dry here though.
Who?
I was thinking Alexiak.
No, Alex. Don't hate on
No.
Jamie Alexiak. for
And
that.
I don't think Tyler Myers can be that. I don't think Reese.
No. Damn. Defense.
It's hard for you guys.
Now I'm trying to go back in time here. Philip Kuba, Panthers. There it is.
You can't name a current guy. Should have made.
Wait, no. Wait. Scratch that. J-Bo Meester is last year in Florida.
Oh, I like that. I should have thought if I had a historic team, you want to.
All right, that's one.
I need some defensemen from Jim here and another forward if he has.
I need
one.
another forward. Let's see.
You want to put William Nylander in there? I like him.
I like really well.
I just saw him an all-time one because I'm staring at Toronto right now.
Oh, I got one on D. On D. Damon Severson. I love him. He's my guy. He's my boy. But like,
Okay. I don't know his game well enough to call him dry hair. Okay.
For
I
me,
do.
I just
Damon, I love you, man. If you see this, I love you. You and I are tight, but like your game.
It just
We'll cut this when he wins the North.
It just popped in my head. Former Toronto Maple Leaf and Ottawa Senator Nikita Zaitsev.
Oh, what a pick!
Oh, okay. You know what?
I got one on the other side.
William Nylander just gave me the bird because he just scored in the shootout.
Caulfield, by the way, Caulfield, another goal, a 2-goal game and an assist tonight in a comeback.
I don't know if Montreal has any dry hair players.
Not this year.
We could have maybe called Mike Matheson that, but that's more.
Now goalie, you got to go all time.
Yeah, Matheson's more all brain fart. Like dry hair, guys not putting in the effort, just putting in the cardio out there. They have the talent and ability, but
dry hair goalie.
Goalie, I don't know. I couldn't think of a goalie.
Patrick Lalime?
No. Wow.
I don't know. On goalies, it's so hard.
Garrett Sparks? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Brizgайлov? I don't know.
Yeah, Briz could actually be up there.
He would be up there. Guys that don't put in the work for goalies. We got to go behind the scenes from Jim on that.
Oh, I know mine. Just because of his goal.
Bobrovsky is the opposite of dry.
Just because of his tantrums and the way he just flips shit or whatever, and the goals he gives up. Give me Mike Smith.
Mike Smith. No, Mike Smith gets a pulled groin and he'd leave the game.
No. All right, here's dry hair for goalies. Alexander Georgiev.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Nick's kind of boy that he won't say is his boy, but was kind of his boy, right, Tony?
He picked him because of fantasy. He's like, he's gonna get wins.
All right, so I need another defenseman and a forward, right?
Yeah, you need another defensive forward if you took JT out.
I'm gonna try and think of more guys like that.
I knew this would be good for you. No one has thought of this. They talk about dry hair all the time, but I was like, the first one out there that I've seen do the all dry hair team. I haven't seen anyone else do this.
Do we count Darnell Nurse's all dry hair team?
Just because he has that's the more.
Just because he has no hair, no. Like,
would Seth Jones have been crucified with that with Chicago?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have.
I don't know. Like, some people would have said that because what he's doing now, especially, right? Now this chair's. I need to.
You need a new chair, Kirby.
I need to do something. I'm like, where is it?
Oh, but no, maybe. I just thought of another winger, but I don't think so.
It's tough, man.
I'll try to help you guys.
Hot dog man himself.
Always think of Russians. Kucherov doesn't matter in the playoffs.
Kuch.
You can't throw it there.
Can't throw Kuch in there. Kuch is my boy.
My hair.
No, come on, Jim. Who else? Yeah, I pretty much had my list. Like I was like I don't like certain guys, but Brendan Gallagher is not.
Matt Duchene.
I think maybe
that's
in Colorado.
That's a better pick than Drew Doughty.
Before Dallas.
Yeah, before Dallas.
And the Uber rides in Ottawa.
Oh, I don't know. It's tough. Defenseman.
Alexander Dag.
That's an all. Yeah, Dag has.
That's an all-timer.
That's an all-time list. Like Patrick Laine might end up on that all-time list with Alexander Dag.
Like when I think dry hair athletes, Jamarcus Russell's the only one that pops in my head.
That's because the Raiders are stupid.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
The guy in baseball that retired early. What was his name? The Angel guy. Outfielder. You guys should know. You guys are baseball guys.
What team?
Angels?
He retired like 5 years ago. He just quit like when he was 26 years old. 27.
Oh, not Hamilton.
No. After Hamilton. I'm trying to think of his name now. You guys would probably know in the chat.
I don't know. When you said retire early, it's like you're mean Mercedes for the White Sox did that.
No. Some white dude in the outfield. Can't think of his name.
That doesn't help. But
man.
But yeah, you guys are gonna have to give me more if you can't get that.
Dry hair hockey players, because hockey's it's a sport where like basketball, I can give you like a ton.
Dude, I could give you. I put LeBron on the top of my all-time dry hair team for all the flops he has.
James Harden.
Flop team versus dry.
James Harden. That's a flop team.
Jim can't name any Devils. He's skirting away from that, but I think they've had.
I could put 43 on that on this team.
Oh, Lukey?
Yeah.
Could you put Jack on it, or is that too hard to say?
I mean, I could. I'm not going.
I think Hamilton.
I could.
Oh, I just thought of a Devils one. Sammy Vatanen.
That's the Ducks one too.
Oh, man.
I know, but he was good with the Ducks. He stuck with you guys.
He was good. No, he was good with New Jersey until he got hurt.
Sammy Vatanen scored a big goal in the World Juniors.
I don't know.
Yes, and the other day.
Oh, before this year, Matthias Samuelsson would have been another one.
Fucking Matthias Samuelsson.
I'm not a big Samuelsson guy. He's not a big year. We talked about it.
Oh, I got one. Okay, I got the other side of my defense. Okay, I
just want to throw out Dmitry Orlov. Yes, no.
He's having a good year.
Okay.
No, that was just more ability.
But not year. It's more about effort.
Alex
Kovalev. Ryan Graves. There you go. Alex Kovalev is not dry hair.
Alex Kovalev. Oh, no.
With Florida, he was.
No, could be honest. He's not dry hair when Mike Keenan sticks him out there for 5 minutes. Then his hair's wet. But no,
Alexei Kovalev
I'm with that. Not as bad as Patrick Laine, though.
Evan Bouchard. Oh, I just thought of one.
Evan Bouchard. Is it Bouchard's is it more IQ or dry hair?
Remember Chris Russell?
You could argue Evan Bouchard.
Oh yeah, I remember Chris Russell. Yes.
Chris Russell, great WHL player. Chris Russell is kind of like who is the defenseman on?
I don't know. PK Subban in New Jersey.
That could work. I like that.
I never got on PK a lot for effort, but
in New Jersey, he was really bad.
I think just some of his.
But
all right. So I put Ryan Graves on my other side.
Ryan Graves.
Yeah.
So I'm Dubois.
Okay.
Ovechkin and Huberdeau.
I need a winger.
And then defense, Cody. You kind of went an old school guy. Can you go current?
Current? I can't think of anyone.
Cody's been too nice on his defense again.
What do you want to say?
Nick might put out a vote for Josh Mahura.
I can't say Ekblad.
No, I'm not. That's not what I get on Ekblad about.
Brandon Carlo. Never mind. I can do that one. Brandon Carlo.
Okay, so he's out there for cardio. Okay. I don't know if he's just a good defenseman at this point. But I was thinking of this from a historical standpoint, not just the season they're having. If you would count this guy's effort out of 5 seasons, you could mark this guy down for 4 of them.
I can't say
I can mark them down, and I named big time players.
Oh, Igor Zamula.
I think our boy Meeksy wanted him. I don't know Zamulav's game enough on a dry hair list.
Oh, this is a good one. Kostitsin, the Kostitsin brothers.
Oh yes, those are great guys. Yes.
There's
which one was the one in Nashville that went off on the
Sergei?
There's a story about one of those brothers allegedly with police officer's daughter. I don't want to go further down that. But media guy used to talk about it often in Toronto.
Oh no, Tony D'Angelo.
Could be.
Scott Mayfield.
No.
David Jiricek. I'll do Jiricek.
That could be a good one.
That's a good one. David Jiricek's good.
That's way better than Doughty, and I don't know if you were given slings to Kuba there. That might have been ability.
Yeah.
It was just a lack of ability on the Panthers' blue line back in the day.
I got one. I got one
Hall,
for you.
Justin Hall.
I got one for you. Neil Yakupov.
Oh,
yes.
Lord.
He is if Beehive is chasing him. Dry hair, but he wasted energy. That guy is like team of wasted energy.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Jim
I remember watching his Selly live.
What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
That's Yakupov.
What are we doing? Guy was going for a cup of coffee out there. Guy was going for a skate.
Oh, I just saw the one for a winger.
I was thinking, is Danny Heatley a fair all time?
No. I got a good one. Because he got called. This guy got called out not by one.
Rick DiPietro all time.
But 2 coaches.
What?
Blake Wheeler.
Oh yeah. You're thinking more locker room stuff, but yeah. When he was sulking and didn't want to apply himself and blame the ice in Florida and this coach and that player.
That coach.
Yeah. I would say the team. all-worthy team of like worst captain. I would put Blake Wheeler on my all worst captain team. Okay. So I think we learned some stuff here.
Yeah, we
Oh,
learned some stuff today. Yeah.
I just thought of an old one, but people don't know the story. Jim's probably gonna. You two probably know what I say. Shane Corson.
Yeah, I know Shane Corson.
All the stories? I don't know if I know. You guys got to tell
He
me.
left in the middle of a playoff series because he got scratched.
Yeah, it's true.
He just
did.
up and left.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I'm gonna give a couple middle fingers, especially for his Florida time. Dave Boland. I don't care if he was injured or whatever. Dave Boland. Dave Boland and Bomeister would be on that for the Panthers. Like you could have your all dry hair team for your own teams out there. Everyone. That's
Yeah.
You guys that are interested in our Panther fans, you could probably name a whole team of former players.
Goalie,
Again,
Alex,
some of that's
goalie Alex Auld.
Alex Auld had no hair, but literally.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal was with him after his good year in Vancouver.
Don't know.
Jesper Boquist.
Boquist.
Yeah.
We don't know what he's doing.
Adam Boquist.
Adam Boquist. Yes.
Adam Boquist at least is a winner.
Adam Boquist with
No, Jesper's the winner. Adam's
Yeah,
the
it's
loser.
true. Yeah, it's true.
Adam Boquist with Juracek is a good one. That's a good blue line there. If you don't like my Dougie Hamilton and Eric Carlson.
I think Eric Carlson is just like, I think you just don't like him.
Okay. We'll see how he does in the Olympics.
I don't know. Nathan McKinnon when he throws a tantrum.
No.
That's a tantrum team. No, he is not on the draft.
Stop.
If you guys want to call him Tantrum Boy, whichever one that tells me that in the community.
Oh, by the way, my buddy, my buddy scored tonight for Columbus.
Your buddy. Look it up, Cody.
Severson scored tonight.
Oh, he gave you the middle finger like Nylander.
Yeah.
Nylander, I didn't put you on the team. Oh, here's Evan Bouchard right now. That was the pick in the chat there. But yeah, Jim, I guess we can kind of leave it there. Anything else?
No, good to be here live from Tampa. Cold, yes. But that's okay. Stadium series tomorrow. Tampa and Boston should be a good game. Should be fun. Major 2 points in that tight Atlantic division. For Panthers' sake, you hope it doesn't go 3. No 3-point game. Swayman looking good out there. Lightning looks strong. I'm gonna be honest. Lightning look like the team. You and I were talking about this yesterday, Kirby, off air. This looks like the team that won a Stanley Cup back-to-back years, where they're playing defensively. Interested to see what happens. I think the Lightning will make some moves. So,
yeah, they're gonna get harder and grittier if they're in on Blake Coleman or they want to improve
whoever
further. So
they want to improve in the dot. They want to get a face-off guy. They want to try to find their Matt Cullen as well. So
if it's Tampa, Carolina in the conference final, I ain't rooting on Carolina. I'll tell you that. So
no, Carolina.
I'm not going to cheer for Tampa either, but I'm not rooting for Carolina.
But you know what to expect because Carolina going to fold again.
Yeah, that's probably what they're going to do. They've had a chance in the past with Tampa, and they did that when they had them in the second round that year. I think when they had Dougie, and they just shit that away. So. But yeah, that's I guess we'll leave it there. Jim, appreciate it. You're going to be back for Olympic coverage. All the best tomorrow in the Stadium Series. If we do have you back next week or the week after, we can talk Stadium Series a little bit further.
Stadium Series. I mean, it's going to be fun. I mean, state of Florida spotlights. I've been on the state of Florida for the month now. Like what they did in Miami, what they're doing here. So, should be good.
Guy David DeWark's going to be there too if you run into him. So
yeah, I already ran into him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, say hi for us.
Morgan Riley's hurt.
Morgan Riley's hurt after that. Wow. Okay.
And Thomas Shabbat.
Well, thank you so much, Jim.
Always a pleasure, gentlemen.
Appreciate it.
And I use that term very loosely on this show.
Oh, no, but Nick's not here today. Relax.
That's true. That's fair. That's a fair point.
Go track Nick down if he's at.
I don't know where he is. I don't feel like reaching out. He can reach out to me.
I don't know what's going on with him.
He's Gasparillo and up this weekend.
Yeah, go find him. If you find him, give us the video. All right. Thanks, Jim.
I don't feel like going out and going to find him, to be honest.
I know. Thanks, Jim.
All right.
Just
talk
look
to you
for
guys
Big
later.
Nose. You'll find him.
Peace.
What's that, Cody?
I was going to say, just look for a nose and you'll find him. But
Cats else in closing here today?
No, I just want to say, in our Cats and Rats League, I'm down 6 guys in.
The infirmary is back, you're saying?
Yes, because Riley and Shabbat left their games.
Officially eliminated in the Cats and Rats League, our guy Ben Saunders overseas in Wales. Our co-host Nick Levine put in a pitiful performance this year. Don't even know if he's adding his lineup right now.
I'm basically the Panthers in our league because I can't escape this. So,
and our sponsor Jeremy Beckham has been eliminated as well. He is sponsoring the league this year, so some nice prizes there. I'm waiting on my football prizes from Canesware, so looking forward to those prizes. If I don't win the hockey league, that's fine. I was really confident in my hockey team this year, but if I fall short in the playoffs, this is a very competitive league we have in this Cats and Rats Fantasy Hockey League. You guys are doing a good job there. The playoff position teams. Football league was really competitive too this year.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there. We have the Olympic prediction. Cody, I need your Olympic prediction. Nick's Olympic prediction. I'm going to try to get Caesar's as well, and I'll do mine. If one of us ends up being the winner, then we will gift it to someone in the community of our choice. So I need your prediction, Caesar's, and Nick J. Levine's, and I'll put mine there in the chat as well. We'll put it before the first game of the men's Olympic hockey. The women have already traveled overseas. Canada's team has left. I'm assuming USA's team has as well. So they start earlier in the tournament. We'll talk a little bit with that with Die Hard next week on the members only chat. Hope to have my guy Cody or Nick or Caesar join me for that next Friday. Adonis will be reappearing, as you guys saw him here today. Had to fill in with some people away, and Adonis, you did a great job on the post-game show. Everyone, make sure to check that out if you have not checked it out yet. Appreciate you guys liking this video, commenting on it. We'll put it out there on Instagram and on X and all the other social media platforms to get it out there. Appreciate you guys sharing the After Dark around to your NHL friends as well that aren't just Panther fans. Whatever topics that we're talking about, if that's their team, the Leafs, the Senators, the Rangers, make sure to share this link with them.
Adonis with the 5. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
You were amazing this week, Adonis. But as we sign off here, as we kind of go back to our Panthers talk, it's a big. It's
just gonna end it.
But here. I mean, we just got to, because I'm not sure. But are we doing any?
Adonis talked about you.
I think we're live post game next Thursday for the Lightning. If that's the plan.
Yeah, Buffalo, I want to be here on YouTube, but it could be Spaces. We'll have to talk about that. And then Boston game will probably be live here on YouTube as well.
But this is the biggest 3 games of the Panther season.
Yep.
Win all 3. You're within 4 to 6. You're within 4 to 6 points of making it there.
Yeah. And still the games in hand, which you didn't help yourself today. But if you get some scoreboard help, and you got to help yourself.
You minimum got to go 2-1. And I expect Lundell and Marchand to be in the lineup on Monday.
I wanted to say this, which I'll say it again next week. I think the Panthers need to go 20-9 or around that. So it's going to be a tough ask here. You lose today. Panthers, top 6 team in the NHL against the worst teams in the NHL, worst percentage points wise. And then they're bottom 6 top 6 against the best, bottom 6 against the worst. And that's it. Panthers giving away points, St. Louis, Philadelphia, Calgary. Have we given away anything to Vancouver, or is that up ahead?
But anyway, it's going to be a push here.
Yep.
But I will have faith in this team till the end, until they show me otherwise. They are Stanley Cup champions. I believe they deserve the benefit of the doubt, no matter what. If you want to be a doomer, go ahead, be a doomer. If you want to pack it in for next year, pack it in for next year. I'm not saying that until there's an E next to our name.
That's fair. Me and Cody were here in the 22-23 season, which probably not till that Ottawa or Philadelphia loss. Cody thought we were kind of cooked, and we still weren't in that situation. Panthers were as far as 11 points back. I don't want to repeat a performance where we're 10, 11, 12 points back and thinking we can do it again. I'm not saying we will do it again, especially with all the injuries and, a lot of hockey under our belts here. But again, crazy things happen that year.
Listen, reinforcements are coming after the Olympic break.
We got to get, I was talking to Nick, we got to get it within 5 or 6. That's going to be pretty tough here, but you do have divisional games. And Buffalo, I wanted Montreal to win tonight against Buffalo in regulation, and that's what happened. I'd rather, Adonis might disagree, others.
I'd rather chase Buffalo than Montreal.
I'd rather chase down Buffalo. What?
I would say I'd rather chase Buffalo than Montreal.
I do too. I don't think they have the experience. I'm not saying Montreal has a lot of it, but I just think Buffalo is in some unknown territory here.
You go on a 5-game heater, you're in a wild card spot, in my opinion.
And you got a chance at Boston if they lose tomorrow and you beat them next week. So like, there's chance.
You lose tomorrow, you beat them next week, you're within 2 points now.
Yeah.
You just got to get in, because if Barkov's timeline is first round playoffs, you could beat anybody. So, but anyway, it's going to be a push. We're going to be here for it. Win, lose, or draw. We will be here every night.
Yes, make sure to follow our guy Big C's down there. Follow our channels if you're not. That's where you guys know where we will be. If you do not see us scheduled here on YouTube, you know we're probably over on X for the post game there. The occasional night off if we don't have our schedules aligned, but we're going to try to be there regardless. And we'll be back here on YouTube for the post games with these games remaining. And make sure to join us for the Olympic coverage as well.
But anyway, we appreciate everyone here for watching tonight. Shout out to Canesware and Jeremy Beckham. As always, Les Dunbar, your Sportsman Beauty Store. Stay tuned for that next giveaway. But as we sign off here tonight, for the absent Big C's and Nick J. Levine, once again, shout out to Jim Behringer for joining us on After Dark. For Kirby and myself, we say thank you. And as always, let's go Cats.